coming up to the big old Christmas day, and there is much to be thankful for this year. Family, love, miru tights, all surrounded by the birth of our savior, Komi-san. This holiday is one that exudes the most precious things in life, but let's be honest. Opening presents? Lame. Spending time with family? Meaningless. We all know the real reason we're celebrating Christmas, and that's the fact to limited edition Christmas hentai because we are all so sad and fucking pathetic. Christmas in anime and manga is a very plot-focused holiday, or at the very least, a shitty OVA. But Christmas in hentai is no doubt the holiest form of porn that you will ever find. Fucking an anime girl that's Santa? Here's 100! Waking up early to open gifts only to find a literal dick in a box? Japan's got you covered! Getting close to your family over dinner with an incredible orgy? Jesus is watching! And let's be honest, if Santa could be bringing you anything for Christmas, it would be a big titty anime girl, or at the very least, a real girl, because we both know you wouldn't be here if you had either. It wouldn't be right to go another year in your life not getting into that holiday spirit in the most concerning way possible. So sit back, relax, grab a box of tissues, and apologize to God, because after this, there is no saving your degenerate soul. Here are some Christmas-themed hentai to ensure you have a white Christmas. First up, we got Baka Dekido Episode 2. So let's start off this list with a unique hentai. Unique for the fact that our main protagonist, instead of looking like every copy-paste motherfucker in every other hentai, he's instead like a little fatter midget man, which, you know, pick and choose whatever you want. We're all going to hell anyway. So this guy Kota, whose name really doesn't actually matter, this is fucking porn, ends up as fuck buddies with a fellow student named Chi-chan, who's also a gyaru. In the second episode, after being friends with benefits for a while, we get to see an oddly emotional and heart-wrenching confession made by Kota to Chi-chan proclaiming his love for her, which is admittedly a bit odd for hentai. You know, adding some actual feels to it, like kind of like adding like some salt to this very bland genre of guys just kind of fucking hot girls and they're looking like some pasty-ass pieces of shit. And these hot girls, for some reason, randomly love them. It's a nice little flavor. This hentai is also a Christmas treat due to the straight fact that its animation is fucking phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal on hentai standards, okay? We all are admittedly used to seeing hentai that uses the same 3 frames for 2 minutes, so seeing some hentai that actually puts some effort into it is something I didn't want you guys to leave today not seeing. The final thing I gotta hand to Baka Dekido is that the whole episode is really kind of just like one continuous sex scene. I mean, we don't gotta faff about with some shitty porn storyline that's as expertly written as my Edward Elric fanfiction from 6th grade. We just hop right into that Christmas business. Next saucy Merikuri bad boy that I got coming up is none other than the infamous Onichichi. Infamous for what reason? I honestly couldn't tell you. All I know is that I keep seeing this bitch in all of my replies, and honestly, I'm not even fucking mad. This is actually the second series to Onichichi Kakeshan, and honestly that's kind of amazing. I didn't know that hentai could have a bunch of different series, so I guess that kind of just shows how good the series kinda is. The episode revolves around Airi going on a winter vacation with her stepfather and skiing while also simultaneously wearing shorts, you know, in typical porn fashion. They together copulate a few times, you know, as typical stepfathers, stepdaughters do, and then randomly meet the stepfather's childhood friend. Okay, going into this, the one thing I will say that Onichichi does super fucking well is that even during the sensual scenes, his fucking stepdaughter Airi is so tsundere, and it's just the best. She doesn't fucking stop at any point, and it's just, you're not gonna get much better of anything in your life without this. She's tsundere as fuck all the time, and I suppose it's probably part of the hentai's charm. The childhood friend who later joins in some of the scenes ends up wearing a Santa's outfit, which admittedly is kind of the only Christmas thing about this episode. Or so I thought. Because turns out that the childhood friend that joined in on their fuck sesh is actually a god all along! Nothing quite like getting into the Christmas spirit like putting your dick in a god. I'm really going to hell for that sentence. Now for the final pick of this extremely concerning video, we need something with a little more Christmas spice, and that can be none other than Edamame. The story is quite simple, with it being about a guy who sends a request to a Santa agency for a Christmas wish revolving around him getting a Santa girl to bang. I mean, that's really kind of it. The Santa girl comes, they go to the movies, they go on a few dates, and then after a while, innocently decide to hold hands. I'm fucking kidding, they just bang, of course. I mean, what are we watching here? The hentai is actually not even that long. It's just kind of 8 minutes, so it's kind of just straight sex, just getting knee deep in jolly old Saint Nick. The animation, I won't lie to you, it's the typical hentai animation that we've all come to expect. But admittedly, this hentai was kind of a little treat because the Santa girl is mega fucking cute. And the little bangatangs actually do form some sort of weird relationship that's kind of them coming to realize that they like each other mid-fuck. Because also, in the end, he sends another request that's pretty kind of cute to the Santa agency next year, asking for the Santa girl to be his wife, which was a nice little cherry on top to this hentai. But I won't lie to you guys, the most Christmas thing about this hentai isn't the Santa girl, but the fact that every time he puts his dick in her, there's a fucking jingle bell sound effect. Like, the Christmas spirit is truly flowing strong through this guy's dick to excrete a jingle bell sound effect every single time. It's truly a Christmas miracle. And there you have it, my guys. I hope my top hentai for this Christmas season makes you feel a little more closer to God on this holy holiday. Maybe makes you think about the decisions that led you to watching this video in the first place. If you are feeling extremely lonesome on this glorious day and feel like you haven't quite hit that Christmas quota, you're in luck. You may be thinking that such a niche form of hentai must only have a few small pickings and episodes to choose from. But that's where you're wrong, my guy. This is Japan we are talking about. So be it a wholesome vanilla couple or a Santa girl getting corrupted, trust me, you got your pick. I hope you all enjoy my little Christmas gift to you on this last Christmas of this decade, because I can promise you, writing this has chipped away at my soul. But it's for this reason alone that I am almost 1,000,000% certain that God has created alcohol. So, cheers to that, God! Happy birthday, Jesus! Let's get smashed! Sadly, I can almost assure you that this video has been demonetized, obviously. So if you would like to see more content like this, then please consider checking out my Patreon. You can actually find it here, or just check the link in the description. You can just check the link in the description. On a more serious note that there can possibly be in this video, seriously, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for this year. It has been a life-changing year. I couldn't have done this without you, obviously, and I guess I love you, I guess. I do hope you all have an amazing Christmas, and if I can't get off my lazy ass to make another video before the end of the year, I hope you all have an amazing New Year's as well. Thank you guys again, and I will see you on the flip side. Ta-da! Ha-ha!